Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to our July 2022 channel update, the 10 to 15 minute video where we take a look at some of the numbers behind the scenes, take a look at what's gone on over the past month, talk about how we're doing and meeting our goals, and then look forward to the next month to what kind of things we're going to be bringing to the channel. Let's start with our numbers, and for the first time in 3 months, we have good news regarding our numbers. That's right. Over the previous 3 months, we've seen a gradual decline in viewer, all the kind of key metrics for a channel. Now, there wasn't really any cause to panic because the numbers and the higher numbers 3-4 months ago were driven really by one home run tutorial video that was getting a lot of views. So I kind of knew and suspected this was going to happen. But at the same time, when you're making like a YouTube channel, you don't want the numbers to be going the wrong way, right? Well, anyway, let's take a look at the numbers. In the previous update, we had gained 36,000 views over the course of the previous 28 days. Happy to say that over the last 28 days, 48,000 views, which is a new PR. Yay! The highest before that was 46,000 in February, I think it was, right at the time where that tutorial for how to install snow mods on American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator came out and hit that kind of home run. For hours watched, last month we were at 4,000 hours watched. This month, 5,400. Another PR. Yay! The previous high was 4,600. And I'm pretty happy about this one too, because like I mentioned, in February, there was one video that was driving a lot of traffic and views. But this month, I feel like it was more just a lot of singles. So instead of hitting a home run, it was just like single. Every video kind of seemed to do between 200 to 1,000 views. And it was like, oh, okay, this feels pretty good. So nothing super amazing, but just consistent kind of videos that people were watching. So it felt kind of good. Subs are up as well. They were 3,146 at the last update, gained about 300 to 3,458 at this point. So again, thank you to the 300 plus new people who have joined on this adventure. And thank you as well to the 3,100 who've been with us since before the previous update and have been, for many of you, I feel like many of you have been along and kind of commenting and watching videos for quite a while. So, and that's really been, I think one of the three things that's been the best part about this journey is getting to know so many cool people. So thank you as always for the support and comments, likes and thumbs up and subs and everything like that as we kind of build this channel. Videos created, here's what I think is really the driving factor behind it. In the previous update, I made 15 videos over the course of the month, which was a low compared to the previous, I think it was the low over the course of a whole year. In the previous update, my goal was to create 20 videos in the month of June and made 31 videos in June. So 29 over the last 28 days. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I should say that people might be saying like, wow, that's crazy. You're going to burn out. Here's the thing though, right? This is the cool part. Making a video a day in the month of June was easier than making 20 videos a month in like the months of March and April. And you might be saying, wait a second, why? It goes back to the whole idea of the camera slider that I use for the tabletop wargaming videos, the wireless microphones that I use for them, and then the editing workflow, kind of really thinking about how I create videos and edit them and produce them and kind of really trying to streamline that editing workflow. All of those things have taken now the average tabletop gaming video down from about 4 to 6 hours to about 2 hours, and in some cases under 2 hours, an hour and a half or so to create them. So that means when I have about 2 hours a day to do this, right? If I can make a tabletop wargaming video in 2 hours, that means what would take me 3 days before is now taking me 1 day. So I feel like at this pace, because of the changes to the channel and the improvements to like the materials and the equipment and stuff like that, it's now easier to do more than what I was doing before. And a big part of that comes down to thank you to all the people who have joined the Patreon. We have, I think, 8 Patreons now. I really have to mention this in some videos too, other than just the channel updates. And I'm going to start doing that. That should be a goal for this month as well. But thank you to everybody. That support has allowed me kind of to take the risk into getting those things, and getting those things has made such a huge difference. I can't tell you how much more fun it is and how much more streamlined it is to make tabletop wargaming videos now, thanks to all the equipment. So thank you to everybody who's a Patreon. If you need information about, if you want to join along in the Patreon, no pressure, of course, and everything like that, there's information down in the link down below. But thank you to our Patreons, and they're all listed here. Yeah, so I think I'm looking forward. I'm hoping to kind of keep roughly those numbers up. I don't feel like I'm burning out. I feel like that's a very manageable load. I mean, the big thing, right, with the channel is not about seeing how many videos you can produce. It's not about views. It's not about all these things. But I mean, really what I think stands behind this is I want to have fun. I feel like I'm meeting cool people through this, and then just to make better videos. I mean, just kind of really enjoy the whole process. So that's really what I want this to be about. And I want to always try to stay focused on that. So creating that many videos doesn't feel like work. It's not stressful. With the new equipment and the upgrades, it's been super fun. I think probably the last month was one of the most fun months that I've had in a time, to be able to produce a video every day and say, wow, that one's done now. It would take 3 times as long before, but now it's done. So I've been really happy with how the past month has gone. And again, thank you to all the support. Now, what have we been doing over the past month? Here's a look at some of the videos that we've produced. Tabletop Wargaming led the field with 13 videos produced. And happy to say that one of our goals for last month was to finish the By Stealth and C series. And we finished the By Stealth and C series, which was good to see. So really happy with the amount of tabletop wargaming videos. And again, that goes back to the sliders. I can make them faster now and make them easier, and they're more fun to make. So that's been a huge improvement. We had one channel update, 5 videos on Euro Truck Simulator, 5 videos on SnowRunner, 5 videos on American Truck Simulator, and then 2 videos on PC strategy games. Got a review copy of Attack at Dawn, North Africa, and made 2 videos on that. The goal was to make 3 PC video gaming videos, and I made 2. So I just missed. That was the only goal. I missed by 1 video. But other than that, pretty good. And the other goal for the last month of June was to make 20 videos and kind of smash that one by making 31 in the month of June. So I was pretty happy with that. So that's a look at what's gone on. Let's take a look at the future now. What's coming up for the next month? And what's going on? Well, right now there's a Nevsky series with Tabletop Wargaming. That's been fun to do, a 2-player game where we're playing both sides, and I've tried to modify the rules a little bit to create for a solitaire play for creating the deck in the game. And about half done with that one. I think there's probably 3 more videos to go, and then that one will be done. And then after that, I'm going to shift into the next Tabletop Wargaming series, which is going to be a short scenario on the starter kit for Advanced Squad Leader. That one should be about 3 or 4 videos long. Then after that, I'd like your help. Thinking about 4 games to pick from. I'm going to put a poll on the channel, and I'll probably put a poll on Twitter too. But thinking one of these 4 games to create the series after the Advanced Squad Leader starter kit: D-Day at Omaha Beach, solitaire game from Decision Games; Target from Today, the bombing game from Legion Wargames; Raiders of the Deep, the World War II U-boat simulation from Compass Games; and then Night Fighter Ace, which is kind of an air version of the Raiders of the Deep, the Hunters type of gameplay, available from Compass Games, I believe it is as well. So look for that poll on the channel and give it a vote and let me know which one you would like to see. I don't know if we can have pick many there. I'll try to see if I can set it up that way. You might have to pick one, like what would be your top guess or something like that. Feel free to comment under that as well too. So, because I'd like to pick from one of those 4, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm open to suggestions as to which way we go after that. So really excited how that's been going and looking forward to the next month for that. Then plans to continue on with Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, and then the SnowRunner, which has been fun to do. Also, the PC strategy game, I just got word, going to get a review copy for another game in there that we'll probably take a look at. If that doesn't happen for some reason, I'm thinking Old World, although I've been also looking at a decision campaign, Ardennes, which is a new kind of war game, newer war game that I've been hearing some really good things about. So that would be a PC strategy war game that we'd take a look at with a little mini series on the channel as well. So that's kind of like what's coming up. And now I think it's probably time to take a look at what are our goals for the upcoming month. Pretty much kind of steady as she goes, I feel like. I want to take a little bit of a risk here, though. I want to try to produce, like we did in June, try to produce a video a day in July. My workload is pretty light over the course of July and August. I'm on a reduced workload, so I've got some time, more time than I usually have, which helps. And so I'd like to see if I can keep that up. It hasn't been stressful in June, and I feel like July and August could conceivably could go for 100 days with 100 videos. A third of the way there, right? If we can make it through July, that's 2/3 pretty much. We'll see. Anyway, call me crazy, but I'm having fun and I want to keep going in that direction. The second one is to finish Nevsky, finish the Advanced Squad Leader series, and then start that 3rd series, depending on what people vote for Tabletop Wargaming. And then I also want to publish some tutorial videos, 3 tutorial videos for either American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. The tutorials really help bring new people to the channel, and I think that would be a good thing. I haven't really made any of those tutorials later, and I have a list of about 5 or 6 that I'd like to make and things like that. So that's kind of a thought that I would like to kind of put forward, is to make those, get those out there over the course of the month. So those are the 3 goals. We'll see how we did in another month's time as to we can meet those 3 goals. And I think the only other thing I just wanted to chat about a little bit is just kind of talking about the numbers here. And I want to kind of make sure I'm totally honest, right? 3,000 subscribers and the views that each one of these videos get in the scope of a larger YouTube channel, they're like laughably small, right? They're just tiny, right? And yet, in the same way, I know tons of people that are in that like 200 to 1,000 subscriber range that make awesome stuff. And it's just in that really hard spot in YouTube where 200 videos would be it would be amazing, right? It'd feel really cool for a video to get that, because I've been in that spot and I've seen dozens of videos where they get 10 to 20 views and stuff like that. You just kind of go through that stage for a long time too. So I hope that this doesn't come off when I talk about some of the numbers that this isn't really, look how good this is. That's not the point. Or, wow, he thinks he's so good, but he's really bad. That's not the point either. I think, and the thing that I think is really important with this type of stuff, I mean, really, I have no grandiose plans of, making a living off this. The goal really, again, have fun, meet cool people, and then make cool videos and keep making better videos, like the best videos I kind of keep making. That's really the simple goal, and that's the metric that I want to use. So I don't envision, the goal isn't to make a ton of money off of this or anything like that. So with those things in mind, I do think though that it is fun to see how the channel improves and how the videos improve and try to grow things. But the metric for me is comparing it to myself, my previous month's self, right? And I think that's the healthiest way for me to do that, because if I compare it to a channel that's got like 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers and has been out there, I can't, it's like, I'm not there. And if I look at that, I'm just going to feel bad. Likewise, I'm not here to show off for a channel that's got like 500 subscribers. That's crazy, because I've been there. It's just a kind of process that everybody goes through and stuff like that. So it's really kind of just comparing it and seeing if we can get a little bit better each month, and just each month trying to make steps forward and make progress, make better videos, get more stuff out there, and kind of connect, and kind of, hopefully at the end of the day, people are enjoying the videos and it's fun, and you're making people's days a little bit better in some of these crazy times and things like that. So I just want to put that out there, because I've been thinking about it sometimes. It's like, I hope these videos don't come off seem like either bragging or bragging when they shouldn't be, or in any way, sense, manner, or the form, kind of bragging. And I'm kind of rambling on a little bit now. So at this point, I will stop. I think that's everything I wanted to say for this update. Check the poll. Let me know your thoughts, impressions. Again, thank you so much to all the new subscribers, people who subscribe. Our Patreon supporters is super helpful to have that kind of steady amount of cash coming in. It's like, oh, I can actually do that now. And it's like, it's just been really cool. So I've been really good month, really happy with the numbers and happy with stuff made. Hope people have enjoyed the videos. Thanks again for all the support. We'll see you in a month. Can we meet our goals? And please vote in the poll and let me know ideas, thoughts, suggestions in the comments down below. Thanks everybody. Have a great time. We'll see you in the videos shortly.